So I did this rant on Facebook, and I was pretty passionate about it, and I decided that I wanted to make a new video about it because it was a little bit repetitive, and I was, basically it was a rant, but I felt that it was a point that I wanted to bring across. I don't know if it's going to change anything. I really hope it does, maybe in the future, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to make a video again, a proper one that I can actually put on YouTube. But first, I wanted to get dressed up for the occasion this time around to make it a little bit more interesting.
Before I explain to you what in the world am I talking about. Oh my god, that's really hot. So, give me a moment and let me dress up.
Ha 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 ha! Look at that! Full outfit. This is going to be a pleasure to sit in this. We're gonna try. Okay. What's up? So now that I've got your attention, let us begin.
On June 8th, I received an email from a representative of the Rainforest Fringe Festival to my company studio email. Yes, I do own a yoga studio. And it said, we will be organizing a yoga retreat program as part of the Rainforest Fringe Festival, Yoga in the Wild, hoping to create a new brand that will become a yearly pilgrimage for yoga lovers from all over the world. We would like to sincerely seek for a favor from your esteemed organization to help to promote this to your members and students.
I was unfamiliar with the Rainforest Fringe Festival, so I decided to, as one does, go to their website and take a look. And everything looked totally fine, looked really interesting. Then I scrolled down and found the quote, "The Rainforest Festival is all about Sarawak and is for everyone," in bold.
It'll be an exciting time for all to come together and be immersed in arts, nature, history, tradition, culture, and fun.
I don't have any issues with this. What I did have an issue is looking at the Yoga in the Wild poster. It'll be an understatement to tell you that I was only just pissed off. I was seriously pissed off.
I was so pissed off that I even took it to Facebook. As one does in this day and age.
They've never approached us. Suddenly I'm getting this email a month before the yoga retreat program saying that they want us to promote them.
Wait a minute. Who are you? Where did you even come from?
And then I was thinking, wait a minute, so, okay, wait. You didn't approach us before, and now you're asking us to promote this when it's in Sarawak, and you want us to promote them. They're not from Sarawak. They're not even from Malaysia. Like, what? What?
That was like a WTF to the double what? To the double F. Okay, like what the I'll keep this as chilled as possible. Calm down, Mister, calm down. Somehow or other, I do own a yoga studio. I do. I just tone it down. Tone it down. It still gets me really pissed off.
And then I was fortunate enough.
Not really so fortunate for him.
I got the director's number and I had to call him up. Because obviously I had a bone to pick with him. I needed to get things straight. Why? Right? Now he already had a warning, poor guy, that I was going to be calling. He had 3 reasons. Number 1, no one approached him with a proposal. Number 2, he did try to look for a yoga teacher but couldn't find one. Number 3, he wanted international teachers to pull in the international crowd.
Okay, so here I am, this pissed, and I just blew up. Oh, there goes mine. Let me just fix my damn self.
Number 1, How can we approach it with a proposal when we don't even know who you are? Number 2.
Did you really look for yoga teachers? Did you? Now, he said he did.
Is that true that you really tried to find yoga teachers and you couldn't find any? So I decided to look, and I asked as many yoga teachers who was willing to entertain me as I could. Told them everything that was happening and the reason why I'm actually asking them. Did RFF ever approach you? And everyone who answered me said, no, we were not approached.
Ha! Pinocchio, it is not nice to not tell the truth.
Number 3, getting international teachers to pull an international crowd.
If your website says all about Sarawak, and really seems to be all about Sarawak except for this one thing,
Why didn't you go all the way?
because then getting a Sarawakian teacher, also bringing our culture into yoga, could have been a very interesting thing, don't you think?
He did say, I was thinking about having yoga teachers in the future, local yoga teachers in the future. And I'm like, oh, really? Well, share with me. And then it was silence. Okay, so then he gets really pissed off with me and then says, you know what? Take your rant elsewhere. I don't have time for this. I have too much on my plate. Like, okay. And then he goes and says, you know what? I am disgusted.
I'm like, you're disgusted? What? So, the only thing I regret about that particular phone call is I didn't have those old school phones, with the receiver that I can just slam dramatically, like, boom. All I could do is just take my phone and just go, So annoyed.
And then I posted that up on Facebook. So by the way, if you want to see that first rant, which is pretty repetitive because I was doing it live, I can post it below. And I already posted up the live rant after I talked to him. So you will see the response, not in video, on Facebook, and I can post that below. So then I have one of the yoga teachers send a message to the RFF Facebook on this regard, saying, okay, fine. If you really couldn't find a yoga teacher who was worth it in Sarawak, then fine. Why couldn't you find a Malaysian yoga teacher? Yes, because there are many, many fantastic Malaysian yoga teachers. The director answered,
We are promoting Sarawak in many different ways, with RFF, the talent, the history, the spaces, the culture, the nature,
and all that kind of gimmick, right?
Hence, with this particular project and the intention to get international eyeballs for Sarawak as a great location for yoga retreats, in hopes that many internationals and local yogis congregate there yearly for what could be the best location for a yoga festival. Should every single event promote only local?
Yeah, especially if you're going to put there all about Sarawak. If you had said the Malaysian International Yoga Festival, then you can bring as many international yoga teachers as you like.
But if you are boasting all about Sarawak, all inclusive, I think it was better that you go all the way. No internationals to step into Sarawak?
You're really showing your intelligence, or lack of it.
Adjust my outfit to move on.
The message here is very clear. That we, not only as Sarawakians, but as Malaysians, are not good enough for the international market. And that is not true. You can go ahead with this gimmick. Fine. It is important for the world to understand that we are talented and that we are more than just our culture, our tradition, our arts, our music, and our nature. Yes, it is a part of us. It is a big part of us, but we are educated, we are professional, and we should be given just as much of a chance than everybody else. We should be given the same kind of platform, but we were not given. Instead, I was told to take my rant elsewhere, and apparently, he's the one who's disgusted. By what? My anger? My passion? My people? Pardon me. Sorry, not sorry.
Let me just adjust myself while the traffic goes by.
If you want to, quote unquote, have visitors experience the tantalizing taste of Sarawak, then give them the tantalizing taste of Sarawak all the way.
You don't have to lie either.
Oh my god. Then I found another. I decided to look closer. I really shouldn't have. I decided to go through all the articles on the newspaper. It's under Bureau 247. I think it's a Singaporean news article connecting Sarawak and Singapore. Like, what? Okay, listen.
In the mid-1800s, both were treasured for their natural history and anthropological discoveries by colonial explorer and naturalist Alfred Russel Wallace. That's how you're going to connect Sarawak and Singapore. Well done. Well done. Poor Alfred, to have your name used like that. Like, what? Are you kidding me?
I think you could have bonded East Malaysia and West Malaysia. Why not? It's about time. Not a lot of West Malaysians really know East Malaysia.
But of course, one of the yogis, the one leading, who's not really a yogi by the way, hashtag sincerity wins, is from Singapore. That's what you're doing.
I have to say also, Under Armour. Don't you already have local Malaysian celebrity yogis? Don't you? I don't know. Thought so. Am I mistaken?
Did we just choose the pretty face? Is that what it is? Can you just be honest and you decided to choose the pretty face?
Yeah. Well done, guys. But you know what? My rant is over. We can only hope that we learn from this ridiculous mistake. Oh, let me just fix this.
So, I am going to make a toast. Sorry, this is a little makeshift. That's how we do it in Sarawak. You're probably wondering what I'm doing. These are glass bottles filled with what?
It's rice wine, and I don't know, it was probably a family member who made this. But anyway, I put it in a kefir bottle. I'm vegan. I'm probably the only vegan Iban in Malaysia. Who knows? So anyway, rice wine. It's really sweet rice wine.
Think sake, but not. Almost there. Wow, this thing. I'm sweating balls, man. Sweating balls. I feel better. Isn't that amazing? It's good. It's good to let it out of my chest. I want to say
To the Rainforest Fringe Festival, may you have a fantastic festival this year. I wish you all the best. I wish you lots of learning, lots of improvement, lots of blessings, and all that good stuff.
Oha, Pinnochio. Oha. Yep. We should always have to wet in the afternoon. That stuff is the bomb. So, okay, I've got another one. I'm calling it Europe. So I'm calling this IbanSesat TV because I'm obviously an IbanSesat. And Europe means drink in Iban, and it's probably the only Iban word I know. I know it's said.
Anyway, I'm going to try this out. This is supposed to be a strawberry flavored twat.
Okay. A toast to...
A toast to everyone, all the visitors who come to Sarawak. May you enjoy our culture, may you enjoy our traditions, our history. May you learn about us, our people, our music, our arts, our food. Our food is really good. May you have a fantastic time, and may you enjoy everything that we in Sarawak have to offer, because we're so proud of it. But do remember also that we are so much more than that as well. Oha to you too.
Maybe it's young. Maybe it's not old enough. Anyway. So this is me, Liz, signing off from IbanSesat TV. my one-woman show. If you have any questions, please don't ask me about the language. Oh my god. If you have any questions, or if you're interested to know something, I can direct you somewhere.
I'm pretty sure. But stay tuned, subscribe. I actually have the video coming up that is actually in conjunction with this video. So I hope to see you soon.